So yesterday we saw that first part of this verse means there are two verses in Bhagavad Gita. So yesterday Mataji elaborately explained about the यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानाम धर्मस्य तदात्मानां सृजाम्यहम्. So now the second verse, which is in continuation to this verse only, where we'll do today. So the next verse says that Pati Paritaranaye Sadhunam Vinashaye Chadushkam Dharam Samsatapnathaye Sambhavami Yuge. So Lord actually tells that purpose of his actually avatar on this Dharadham. So he says that to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium. So basically, yesterday also we heard about that what is the primary purpose of Lord's appearance. So it's not that Vinashaicha Dushkritam. This can be done by Lord's any energy of Lord, even less significant energy of Lord can do this activity of destroying the Dushkritam. To annihilate the miscreants, Lord need not to come personally, but the primary purpose of the Lord's appearance is to give to give satisfaction to the devotees, because devotees are very dear to Krishna. So because they are actually burning in the fire of separation, devotees are burning in the fire of separation. To give them satisfaction, to console them, to give them satisfaction, Lord appears himself as it is, not as his Tara or something. So, but here in this was a little bit, the other purpose is also actually elaborated, that to destroy, that to annihilate the miscreants, he appears, and to re-establish the principles of religion. Because in the last verse we saw that whenever there is a glani of dharma and the utthan of adharma, then Lord has to appear himself and so that he can re-establish the principles of dharma. So Lord tells that I appear after yuga and yuga. I appear. It's not that only 5,000 years back Lord appeared. Earlier also he used to appear, because this is the statement given by Lord himself. So let's see the commentary on this verse. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that, do not suspect that the Lord is cruel because he annihilates the miscreants. As a mother's fondling and chastisement of her children are not displays of cruelty, but exhibitions of her affection. It should be understood that the killing of demons and protection of devotees are similar exhibitions of the mercy of the Supreme Lord Vishnu, who is the maintainer of both pious and sinful person. So this actually is given by Sridhara Swami's Subodhini commentary. This particular paragraph has been taken from that. So here what Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is quoting Sridhara Swami's Subodhini commentary, that sometimes we think that Lord is cruel. That's why he is actually annihilates, he is destroying the miscreants. But no, Sridhar Swami is saying that Lord is like a mother, like the analogy of mother is given. Mother sometimes cares, sometimes and raise the children, and sometimes she chastises the children. But this is no way, both the things, actually chastisement of mother is not a cruelty, it's not a display of cruelty. Rather, it's both the things are affection, because she doesn't chastise out of envy, or she does not for her own benefit. She doesn't do that. She does that to correct the children. If a child did some mistake, to correct that child, she chastised. So that's also another rupa, another form of affection. So it should be understood that the killing of demons and protection of devotees are similar activities. So both are mercy of Lord. We know that in Kurukshetra war, whosoever got killed, whether it is from Kaurava's side or from Pandava's side, whosoever was actually at the time of death or when he was got killed, that time he actually have the darshan of Krishna. So everyone has got that gati, param. So that is the goal of life. That is actually we say that that is the final exam. So that so we have to practice for that final exam, that we should remember Krishna while leaving this body. So all those miscreants or all those Kauravas or all those Sainics soldiers get the Paramgati because they were Krishna was present himself there while they were got killed. So this is actually exhibition of mercy of Lord. Both ways the mercy of Lord, whether it is through chastisement or whether it is through the killing of the demons or anyone. So we know that story also. Okay, when Shishupal got killed, he actually merges with the Krishna only. So it was everyone was surprised that how it happened. Though he was a demon, still his soul actually emerges with the Krishna's body, Krishna. So similarly, anyone who actually leave the body while Krishna is in front of him, like that time it was Krishna physically was present there here, but now in the Nam Rupa, in the form of name, Krishna is in front of us. We have to realize that we have to do this practice so that we can actually chant the name of Lord all the time, always, 24 hours. So one may argue that the great sages and devotee kings are qualified to counteract the decline of religious principles and check the increase of irreligious practices. So what is the need for your appearance? So now someone may say, okay, there are actually, we say that earlier there used to be Rajrishis. Rajrishis means those were the already in the district section, and those things used to take the advice from the Brahmanas, learned Brahmanas, and there were great sages also used to be there. So even if to re-establish the dharma, what was the need of Lord's appearance? So this is true. Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur is saying that this argument is true, that what is the need of Lord to come personally to re-establish the dharma. So, but delivering the sadhus, destroying the miscreants, and re-establishing the principle or reasons are impossible for others to perform. Therefore, I personally appear. So, what is the answer? To do these three things, basically, primarily delivering the sadhus, Lord has to come personally. So those are the actually we can say that those are the side activities, destroying the miscreants and re-establishing the principles of religion. But here, Sri Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur is saying that doing all these three activities in full is impossible for others to perform. Even those big sages are there, those devotee kings are there, everyone is there, but those people cannot do these three activities in full. So that's why Lord appears personally. So delivering the sadhus means to deliver the unalloyed devotees from the miseries of their intense desire to see me. So see, this is what is the primary cause of Lord's appearance. So they actually, what is the misery of a devotee? He is not able to, he or she is not able to see the Lord. So she is feeling that intense heat of separation. So that can only be fulfilled by Lord Himself. No one else can do it. हम बोलते हैं ठीक है, भक्तों का संग करने का पर्पज यही है, devotee association का जो main purpose is that only that we can together we can वो कहते हैं ना कि अगर दुख हम बांटते हैं तो थोड़ा कम हो जाता है, तो all the devotees are feeling that separation. So when they meet, they talk about Krishna, and then they a little bit they pacify each other. But ultimate pacification is only can be done by Krishna. So the word Dushkatam refers to demons like Ravana, Kamsa, and Keshi, who are invincible to others and who give distress to my devotees. So see here again, here also those demons are not normal demons. Actually, we know that that Jaya Vijay story, that those Jaya Vijay are the Dwarpal of Krishna, Vishnu, and when they got that curse, that's why they appeared in three janmas, three births they took on this earthly planet as a demon. So Ravan comes up. So those actually again those Dwarpals, those doorkeepers, gatekeepers are also they are the devotees of Vishnu only. They are the devotees of Krishna. So even to deliver them, Lord has to appear himself. So they are actually they are giving the prana to they are giving the actually giving distress to my devotees. That's why Lord has to come personally. The word dharma, sansatapna, refers to supreme occupational duties in the form of meditating on, worshipping, serving, and glorifying me, which cannot be propagated by anyone other than me. Again, so what is the dharma and what is the dharma samstapna? Dharma samstapna is a supreme occupational duty. What is our duty? We say that my duty is to actually take care of my family or this that society or my state, my country, my city, all these things. We create own dharmas. Those are the Katava dharmas. But what is the ultimate supreme duty of any jiva is to actually in the actually to meditate on the Lord's form, worship Him, serve Him, and glorify Him. That is there, na? So, Swaranam Vandanam, Vishnu Swaranam, Kirtanam. So that is actually occupational duty. That is the supreme occupational duty, and that also cannot be propagated by anyone other than Lord Himself. So that is the ultimate dharma samstapana. So the word yuga yuga refers to every millennium or kalpa. So again, we sometimes we say that some Umar Chitra Katha or some book we read and we say that Lord has only came as a human being, superhuman being 5,000 years back. So that is also being here denied. It's not that only this 5,000 years back Lord appeared. Every millennium after millennium or kalpa we know that calculation as per the Brahma's age. Brahma's one day, and in one day there are kalpas and all those things we know. So the word yuga yuga refers to that. So here again this doubt has been cleared by Lord that it's not only that I appeared 5,000 years back. I used to appear every yuga. So one should not doubt the Lord's impartiality when he kills the demons, because the demons who are killed by the hand of Lord are delivered from hellish material life, which has been awarded to them due to their sinful activities. So actually, this material life is a hellish, only hellish life. We sometimes we think that in the form of some happiness, we think that we are getting some sukha. But actually, this is dukhalyam ashashvatam. This bhautik sansar, this material world is full of dukhalya. It's a full of misery. So what are the miseries? We know that basically there are problem of life is janam mrityu jara vyati, and then three trivida tapa, that is adi bhautik, adi devik, and adi atmik. So all these are here at every step. There is something or the other. So those demons also got that their quota of sinful activities, the fruit of their sinful activities is over. That's why those demons are delivered, killed by the hands of Lord and delivered from this bhautik sansar. So this punishment awarded to the demon by the Lord is also his mercy. So this is also Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Srimad Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has commented. So Sri Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur is quoted Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti. Then further, next paragraph is actually quoted by Shri Baldev Vidyabhushan. So delivering the sadhus means that the Lord delivers his devotees from the distress of intense eagerness to see the Lord, because the devotees are constantly engaged in remembering the Lord's form and qualities. They have a strong desire to see the Lord, who thus manifests his enchanting form before them. So again, we know that there is no difference between Lord's name and Lord's form and Lord's quality and Lord's devotees and Harikatha. There are five things are there which are non-different from Lord himself. So the devotees are constantly engaged in these five things. They are actually meditating on the Lord's form. They are meditating on the. They are hearing and speaking about Lord's gungan karte hain, quality, and they do the dhamavas. Dhamavas like yatras. We go to yatras with the devotees. So we do the dhamavas, and then we associate with the devotees. So all these are actually remembering the Lord all the time, always. Never forget Krishna, always remember Krishna. We know that. So devotees are constantly engaged in that activity. That's why they have a strong desire to see the Lord in the beautiful two-handed, three-banded form with the Venu. So that's why uh, Lord, by his own mercy or by his own will, he actually reflects his enchanting form in front of them. So the word Dushkitam refers to demons such as Ravana and Kamsa, who are averse to the devotees and who cannot be killed except by the Lord. The word Dharma refers to the pure devotional process of worshipping the Lord and meditating on his form. So although this process of devotional service is performed on the basis of regulative principle, it cannot be propagated by others. So Baldev Devotion is saying that this devotional service process, uh, like we are also following the regulative principle, and our Acharya has given us this path. They have explained us in a very simple way that how we should perform the devotional service. So, but it cannot be propagated by others, because in Bhagavad Gita we also came to know that Lord tells to Arjuna that it's not that this Bhagavad Gita, this Gyan, this knowledge is given to you. I have given this knowledge to Viveswan. सूर्य लोक के जो देवता हैं उनको मैंने विवस्वान को भी जो राजा हैं उनको भी ये बहुत पहले मैंने ये ज्ञान दिया था, लेकिन वो स्लोली स्लोली डिसिप्लिक सक्सेशन जो थी वो भंग हो गई, वो that got broken, and to that's why to re-establish this knowledge, I am now giving this gyan to you. So that's why we know that Bhagavad Gita and this gyan, this supreme knowledge cannot be actually given by anyone else. If it is disciplic succession is maintained, then it's okay, then it will flow down. It's a descending actually technique of the knowledge sharing, like. And but if that shankhala, that chain is broken, then to re-establish it, Lord has to come again. So that's why Lord has again came and to re-establish this and gave this knowledge to Arjuna. The word samstapna indicates preaching properly. So samstapna, we say that sometimes we say that deity samstapna, deity. So samstapna means to actually properly establish something. It's not only that it is given, it is actually practically taught by Lord to Arjuna. We saw that in Bhagavad Gita. In the end, Arjuna surrenders to Krishna, and Arjuna says that I am your shishya. Now whatsoever you are saying, I will do that. So this is actually proper establishment of the devotional service, complete surrender to Lord. So these three purposes are the cause of the Lord's appearance. No one should doubt the Lord's impartiality when he kills the demons. because the demons who are killed by the Lord attain liberation. So this chastisement of the demons is a display of Lord's mercy. So we saw in this purport, we saw that Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has quoted from three different devotees from three different acharyas, and all three are actually explaining the same verse to verse, same thing. Whether it is Sridhar Swami or it is Srimad Vishwanath Chakravarti or Sri Baldev Vidyabhushan. So further, in the next paragraph, again now Bhakti Vinod Thakur means the father of Sri Bhakti Saraswati Thakur, is also explaining this verse in this way. I establish Varna Ashram Dharma by appearing as an empowered incarnation amongst my devotees. So now Sri Bhakti Vinod Thakur is saying that to actually properly establish dharma, uh, Varna Ashrama is to establish Varna Ashrama is also very important. Like now, many people are saying that Varna Ashrama is a very futile thing. This is not a valid thing for this time. But it's still there. We can see that. Like इस बोला जाता है कि शास्त्रों में बोला गया कि all people, all जीवात्मा are shudra in this kali, because we can see everyone is interested in serving, doing the nokri service. No one is interested in Gopalan or Pishi. So if anyone is having that inclination, means that person is a Vash. And similarly, those people who are actually inclined to very good in studying the Vedas and again preaching those Vedic scriptures teachings, that those are known as Brahmanas. And then there are people who have mentality to protect others and can fight for them, that those can be categorized as Kshatriyas. But no one is interested in all these things. Everyone is interested in doing some job. Everyone is uh, ready to be a servant to someone. So that's why all those service जो mentality है, that is good for the Shudra. Shudra doesn't mean untouchable or something. All those things are actually created by the Britishers. So to establish Varnashram Dharma, to tell them what is the purpose of this Varnashram, like ashrama, right now nobody is following the ashram. Everybody is interested in working till death. Everybody is saying that okay, I should not get the retirement and all that. We saw there are so many things. People are happy if they are getting extension. People are happy if government is increasing the age of retirement, or all those things we saw. People are happy. So we actually it's said that in the Shastra that if on an average, if 100 years is the age of a person, 21st 25 years it should be brahmacharya ashrama, brahmachari ashrama. Next 26 to 50 years it should be grihastha ashrama, and from 51 to 75 it should be vanaprastha ashrama, and then sannyasa ashrama. So anyway, there is actually not a proper atmosphere or environment to get into that Vanaprastha as well as a sannyasa ashrama. And moreover, I think nowadays average age is not more than 80, 90 years. Nobody lives up to 100 years. Very rarely we saw those people are actually being recorded in Guinness Book of World Record or something. If they are 100 years, or anyone who leaves the body after 100 years. So anyway, so to even to establish that ashrama thing, Varna and ashrama, this complete thing, Lord has to actually appear as an empowered Shakti avatar in amongst the devotees, who are sages amongst the Brahmanas and kings. But actually, I appear to deliver my great devotees who are afflicted by the distress born of intense longing to see me. Thus, in the form of Yuga Avatara, I deliver my devotees from this stress, and I deliver demons like Ravana and Kamsa by doing that. I re-establish the living entity's eternal religious principles by preaching the devotional process like hearing and chanting. When I say I appear in every millennium, it is to be accepted that I also appear in the age of Kali. The incarnation of Kali Yuga will distribute the rarely attained benediction of love of God through the process of chanting. Although this incarnation is the best of all, he is hidden to the common person. So we know that Lord Chaitanya is the hidden or the Chadam avatar of Krishna. So that's what Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, that when Lord is saying that I appear in every millennium, so it means Kali Yuga also Lord appeared in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and distribute the rarely attained benediction of love of God through the process of chanting. So although this incarnation is the best of all, he is hidden to the common person. So it's a Chadam avatar. Even the Gyanis, even many people don't accept Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the avatar of Krishna. They say that ISKCON has established, actually, ISKCON has created his own philosophy to establish Lord Chaitanya as avatar of Krishna. It's not that. We see so many proofs in scriptures. In Srimad Bhagavatam, we see that Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam, that sloka is there, that Lord will appear in this form. He will not be a Krishna Varnam. He will be in a golden, he will have the golden hue. So Gauranga. So the Lord appear here. But there are many materialistic people, those who are actually condemning that and those who don't accept that. But it doesn't matter to Lord. We know that if a person doesn't accept, or whether we accept or don't accept, Lord is not falling from his position. So my great devotees will naturally be attracted by this incarnation. So we see many people are now joining not only ISKCON. Actually, there are other other sampradaya also who are actually preaching, who is establishing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a Lord. So people are joining those also. We know Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur has actually established 64 mathas, Gaudiya mathas. So you see in all the places like Kurukshetra, Vrindavan, everywhere there are Gaudiya mathas, and they are actually preaching this same thing of Sankirtan thing. So, so that so because of the this very easy process of Sankirtana, uh, all the devotees will be naturally attracted by this incarnation. Means Bhakti Vinod Thakur is talking about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu incarnation. So you also, Arjuna, can see this incarnation when you appear as his assistant. The great mystery of this confidential incarnation of Kali Yuga is that he will destroy only the sinful mentality of the demons, not the demons themselves. So we know that that Jagai Madai ka जो deliverance है, Lord Chaitanya actually called the Sudarshana, but Nityananda Prabhu told that you are not to kill the demons in this yuga. You have to kill their sinful mentality. Otherwise, you have to kill each and everyone, because everyone has now the demonic propensities are staying inside the person only. In earlier yuga, there was some difference. Like in we see that in Dwapar yuga, the demons and the and the Lord and the devotees are staying in two different cities, and whereas in the previous yuga, that is Treta yuga, at the time of Lord, they were the demons and the devotees were staying at two different countries, or you can say two different islands, two different places. Whereas in Satyuga, they were in different lokas. Loka means that some demons were somewhere in some other loka and the devotees were in some other loka. So we are seeing that the distance between the demonic and good mentality or the devotee mentality is actually reducing. In Kali Yuga, we are facing every day in our daily life, we are facing demonic propensity as well as good. सो दिन में ही हमारे दिमाग में बहुत सारे ऐसी प्रवृत्तियां, ऐसे विचार आते हैं जो डायनामिक मेंटालिटी से आते हैं, और दिन में ही सेम। तो एक ही जो लोग एक ही पर्सन के अंदर, one person only has this demonic mentalities and good mentalities, good intentions. So there is no way other than Sankirtan these demonic mentalities can be killed. So there in this yuga, So that's why Lord Chaitanya has actually distributed love of Godhead through the Sankirtan movement. So here we will stop because we have already 9:10 is there. Hare Krishna. Any comment, any question? I will try to explain as per my understanding. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Good Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण।
हाँ Mataji.
प्रणाम प्रभु जी, हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्ण।
अपर्णा जी.
हाँ प्रभु जी, ये जो चार गौड़ीय मत है, उधर भी जो प्रभुपाद जी का टीचिंग्स है, उधर वो भी फॉलो करते हैं।
श्रीमती माताजी, माताजी, आप जरा कृष्णा। हाँ माताजी बोलिए, अपर्णा माताजी।
हाँ, वो जो आपने बोला अभी कि चार गौड़ीय मठ है, तो उधर भी प्रभुपाद जी का टीचिंग्स ही फॉलो करते हैं उन लोग।
नहीं माताजी, Prabhupada actually those mathas, 64 mathas were established by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So actually Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was known as Prabhupada earlier. That is Bhaktivedanta Thakur means Srila Prabhupada, which we say to our Acharya Bhaktivedanta Swami. Actually, that is later on. But at the time of when Prabhupada means Bhaktivedanta Thakur जब ले रहे थे शिक्षा, तो उस टाइम पे भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर को प्रभुपाद बोला जाता था और उन्होंने 64 मठा की स्थापना की थी। तो प्रभुपाद, अगर आप भक्तिवेदांत प्रभुपाद की बात कर रहे हैं, तो वो हमारे आचार्य हैं। उन्होंने ये इस्कॉन की एस्टेब्लिश किया। वेयर उनके जो गुरु महाराज थे भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर, उन्होंने 64 गौड़िया मठा की स्थापना की थी। तो वो हाँ, दे आर ऑल्सो वैष्णवा, दे आर फॉलोइंग द वैष्णव ऑल दिस प्रिंसिपल, but not this principle which is given by our Prabhupada. Our Prabhupada means Bhaktivedanta Thakur.
Okay. Thank
Right?
you. Hare Krishna.
Anyone else? Otherwise, we will end the meeting. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Vanchagal Sirvusha Kripa Sindhu Devacha Patiranam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha. Ant Koti Vaishnav Bindu Ki Jai.
हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।